Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Holy cow, seriously, the days are just passing way, way too fast. I woke up pretty early this morning. Day 11. Day 11. I meant to actually film outside in the sunshine. I'm so sorry. I got a little bit of sunshine today, but a lot of the time I've been on the computer. Now, I know a lot of people would say, during a fast, you shouldn't go do computer work, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I simply flow with intuition. I have the energy to do it, and actually I'm just so inspired. I'm really so inspired to fix up my website, to create new content, make the back end, make it more functional and usable so that everyone can use it up and just love it, So I've been doing that a bunch, adding widgets and all that kind of stuff, doing a little bit of business emails, doing work on my book again. It's amazing. Look out, the new video blog too, which is going to be old by the time this comes out. But anyways, everything's going really, really good. Not quite as elated as yesterday. Yesterday I was just like insane elated. I have a little confession to make. It's pretty crazy actually, and I've never really told my audience this or anything, but I think it's really important to be upfront and honest and everything. I feel like I've really delved into a deep cleanse. Anyways, I've really went down to some really base levels now. Before I went raw, I had been on a very pure diet for quite a long time. I went vegetarian 3.5, 4 years before I went raw, and then vegan around 6 or 8 months before I went raw as well. And I omitted all cruddy foods and all that kind of stuff, and it was mostly just all whole foods, some cooked, some not. And then when I met Doug Graham, I went raw for a month just as a trial, and I felt like insane, like the best I've ever felt in my entire life, just instant bam that month. And then I let myself cheat for 3 days, or rather I chose to enjoy some other foods for a few days just to see how they fit me, and they didn't. I went back to raw and I was like, this is what I'm sticking to forever. I went raw for 8 full months. Low fat raw. Actually, 80-10-10 wasn't out yet. I didn't know any other raw food. This was all by myself. I was pretty much just eating fruits and vegetables for 8 months straight. Let me tell you, I felt like the light being I am, connected with love, connected with self, connected with everything. Felt so positive and so clear and so dedicated. I thought I'd never slip off. I swore it. I was like, this is it. I'm never gonna change. I'm raw forever, no matter what. Like, you could put a gun to my head, I wouldn't change. I went on a road trip with some friends, some awesome friends I love so much. We went on a skateboarding road trip, like 10 or 12 of us, California for 2 weeks. Now, silly me, I'd never been on a road trip raw. I'd only just been in a city where I had access to food, really good quality, cheap food. And this road trip, I didn't have access to food at all, really, because my budget was broke as hell. First off, I had like a budget of $3 a day. And then the people I was with didn't understand. They all smoked cigarettes, they were drinking all day and night, smoking lots of weed, and eating McDonald's half the time, so they didn't really understand what I was doing. They thought I was comical. They'd stop by a grocery store every 2 or 3 days. Now $3 a day, no experience. I basically bought like raisins and occasionally some other stuff, like some bananas here and there, and long story short, I ended up starving myself. I got feeling crazy by about day 6. I couldn't skate much. I felt like crap. Like everyone else around me was skating like a champion, and they were drinking and smoking and doing all the things I used to love, and it made me so depressed, and I was so sad. I started like falling back into the depression that I hadn't felt for years, and I started hating myself. I started not giving a crap about anything or anyone. Went into like a mental psychosis of like, seriously, I felt like I almost went insane. Like, I'm not even kidding. It was the knife's edge that I felt like I went insane. And I needed calories. I was just so calorie deficient, and I had never experienced this, and I was already at such a low body weight. I'm sure I was, at like 5, maybe 6% body fat, because I've been living a very low fat raw diet and just applying it, so I wasn't eating quite enough, and I was exercising like crazy, like skating like 4 hours a day and biking like 4 hours a day. So it was new to me. I was really down to my base, and then, like I said, going to this with no calories, it drove me off the edge, and I snuck off in the middle of the night.
Dun dun dun.
And the first thing I had was like Snickers bars, and I hadn't had chocolate bars for a long time. And then I went all out and I went to like a crappy American fast food restaurant, the things I used to love the most, and I ate like a bacon double cheeseburger and chili cheese fries. You know, these are things that I hadn't eaten for like that point over 5 years. And let me tell you, I did that for 2 nights. I ate crappy foods and I got so depressed, felt so crappy, and I had to hide it all within me, and it killed me almost. And I kept it from my friends and they didn't know. And anyways, I'll get more into that in another time, but that was really insane hard. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because, you know, last night I had a dream of ordering like 4 chili cheeseburgers and cheese fries and stuff. And you know, a lot of times when you have dreams and stuff like that, it's your body clearing out old residues. And I'm sure at that time when I ate that, the toxic load of it and the intensity of it was so much that my body stored it, especially since I was craving or needing calories so badly. My body stored those and there was residuals, and so I'm feeling pretty awesome to be going back to that level in that time, because I feel like at that time before that I was pristine, like completely clear. Not that I'm not now and that I haven't been, but I just wanted to share that with you. It's a little bit of a confession. So yeah, that was intense, but I'm happy to have that dream and let it go and let it detox and get rid of that. And I'm, you know, going back and starting from scratch. Anyways, I feel a lot better getting that off my chest. More in depth on that one day. I'm gonna write a book about it someday. But anyways, much love. Have an awesome, awesome time. Peace.
Skeletons. Ooh.